Your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, lurks about, seeking whom he may devour. On the harder side of life-changing music, we don't play that game.
Here comes the ready and now.
Welcome to The Rock Show.
Say, here comes the boom, ready and now. Here comes the voice from the sound. Boom, here comes the boom, ready and now. Ha ha, how you like me now?
Welcome to The Rock Show, live from the Deadhorse in San Angelo. FaithHead on their way into town. I did not have something I needed to have hooked up, but we're there now. We've got a lot of great music on the way tonight, folks. Perhaps we're going to get to hear some testimony from the guys, as I was mentioning last night, who were involved in a rather severe accident in Alabama on their way to Memphis last night. They ended up having to cancel that concert, rent a U-Haul trailer, and we do know at this time they think that some of their gear has been damaged, but they'll be arriving here in downtown San Angelo soon. As far as we know, we were estimating around 9 o'clock, so they should be here before long. Not even loaded in yet, so there's plenty of time to come on down and catch FaithHead as they make their live Texas concert debut here in San Angelo tonight. We've got a lot of great stuff on the way. 13 minutes and close your eyes right here in the first block of The Rock Show on your Friday evening. I'm Dustin Tatro along with you. Welcome to The Rock Show. Here is FaithHead and Rise. They'll be in concert right here, 210 South Chadburn in downtown San Angelo. Welcome to The Rock Show.
But you are the resistance. It just takes one brave soul. No one special. Take the enemy by surprise. You got to rise, rise up.
That is FaithHead here on King's Good News Radio. It is KGNZ at night, West Texas and San Angelo's rock show, as we join you live on location on the road tonight from the Deadhorse venue. We're waiting on FaithHead to arrive here. This is a late night music venue here, and we'll be getting underway in a while. They haven't even arrived yet, much less unloaded and set up. So if you wanted to come on down, you've got time to do so. On the way from Abilene, you'll find coming into San Angelo the Chadburn exit. Take that and come about 6, 7, 8 blocks south, and you'll find us there on the left. You'll be able to see us in the window of the place lit up, a special view of my backside for all of downtown San Angelo tonight. But we're having a great time. We've got a lot of great music on the way. We'll hear from FaithHead when they get here, but right now we've got on the way Close Your Eyes, 13 minutes with Who Told You, a look at your good news, and this with Maddie of the band for today is KB, I Believe.
K to the second letter. Oh yeah. Let me take it there. Please brag on what you did. How you smash your first week sales. And they like your numbers, make vaccines that heal weak cells. You brag when your money go somewhere besides yourself. Oh yeah. Let's get it. I'm going with our voice. Where they got them bullets flying like it's PowerPoint. And then I'm going down to Hotco. We get chances of making it out of flock though. I'm with the Southside kids that I reach age. And then head for the keys like spring break. Cause I believe that we intervene with a needs great. And go and beat change. Let me talk about it. I get it poppin', you probably got a partner. Before they can stop me, gotta cut my power like I'm Amish. Hold the torch up high in the dick dart. The dream works no matter how bad the pics are. Cause I see how bad the globe is. But they don't know how bad our hope is. They don't know how bad we want this. It ain't where we at, boys, where we going. My young dudes, their success is up to you, but that's hard when you got 12 years of whack schools. So it's rap or it's packs. Either way, you get them bars. When they give up, we get charged. What's the system to our God? We don't fight for the W, but we fight from the W. Never said it wouldn't be trouble, but he bring trouble to whatever troubles you. A struggle through multiple valuable things that are wonderful. We suffer to hustle to what the truth. He wants to humble you, take you and break you and make you do another. Do take away any other truth. He's the one that can cover you. Alright. Wait on it. Tomorrow we live. He making all things new. To the paralytic, he gon' dance. Tell breast cancer that she won't win. Tell racism that he gon' end. What he doesn't heal now, homie, he gon' den. Let's go. let me take it. Yeah, let me take it. Yeah.
Melvin and I just ran outside to see how well you can actually see into here, and the comment on Facebook about St. Angelo seeing my backside through this big plate glass window. Yeah, Mothership had to make a wise crack and say it is your best side. It's The Rock Show. Here's 13 minutes.
We both know the thing.
Oh, something happened. I was really into that. We may have to reprise that one later in the show. Who Told You from 13 Minutes. I was too interested, Melvin making fun of me because I did not mean when I said that Mothership made a wisecrack about, and I've not even met her in person yet. Who is she to insult me like that? And you're sitting there making fun of me because in my slow to pick up on wit things sometimes, I made an absolute perfect choice of words in saying that what she said about me was a wisecrack. Okay. We accidentally, in my interest to hide the suckers from him, yeah, they're Tootsie Roll Pops. They're good ones. I thought that might get his attention. You know, we've got 2.5 hours ahead of us for you to straighten up your act. Melvin Settlemyer is out here helping me, by the way, and very well may be simply because I may need him to drive headed back to Abilene as FaithHead follows us back. The folks up at Hampton Inn on Westlake Road are helping us with a rather deep discount to get those folks housed tonight. Although it will be very late tonight, really truthfully more early on Saturday morning. So prayers for continued travel mercies for the guys in FaithHead as well as Melvin and I as we come back to Abilene with them later on tonight. So there we go. We're going to have to play 13 minutes again later in the show. Right now it's time for our good news. We're live in San Angelo at the Deadhorse waiting the arrival of FaithHead for their first ever appearance in Texas. We get to meet them officially. We get them to sign the sign. We said last night, you know, that makes us feel like we're inviting somebody to join the Grand Ole Opry or something. So if you want to say this is the Christian rock version of that, then that's a wonderful thing. All right, Proverbs 3:9-12 is your good news this evening. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats bursting with wine. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves only him whom he loves. As a father, the son in whom he delights. And if they walk in back there, I'm not going to be able to see them at all because I can see a neon sign and literally nothing but black in front of me. This is a very dark place. Folks, we'd love to have you come out and hang out with us in FaithHead tonight. It is a free, no-cover show tonight. It is at the Deadhorse Music Venue, 210 South Chadburn in downtown San Angelo. We're here to support them as they minister through a pretty unorthodox way, a cool thing when lives get changed. You're meeting people where they are and having fun while doing it. We've heard in the past from Gandhi's Gun, from Mick and Aaron Rowe, of why ministry like this, accepting gigs in bars and secular venues, is such an important and critical part of their ministry. And we wanted to be here to support FaithHead as they do that and come down to Texas for the first time. Folks, they really were looking to come to Texas and hoping they could come to our area to get to hang out with the Rock Show a little bit. So they'll be here in a while. I see somebody walking around back there, but I don't think it's them. So we're going to roll into some more music. Phineas, Burning Bright, on the way, Red Jumpsuit.
They stole you far away to the end of the sea.
That is the red jumpsuit apparatus, who through a scheduling snafu is replacing Oh Sleeper on the lineup at Rock the Desert. So excited about that. That's Justify. We're live at the Deadhorse San Angelo. FaithHead has made it. praise the Lord. They've been driving 7 hours just in the past little while, and we're glad they're here safe after everything that's happened. So Melvin is helping them load in. I'm going to get through the weather forecast and run and help them for a little while, too. It's going to be a while before they're able to start performing, so plenty of time to make it over to welcome them to Texas for the first time. I've got to look at your weather forecast coming up in just a moment, but right now, a little wrap with new music coming out in the next couple of days, by the way, from this guy. It is NF and Let You Down right here on KGNZ at night.
Feels like we're on the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down.
Yeah, I guess I'm a disappointment. Doing everything I can, I don't wanna make you disappointed. Things annoy you. I just wanna make you feel like everything I ever did was never trying to make an issue for you. But I guess the more you thought about everything, you were never even wrong in the first place, right? Yeah, I'ma just ignore you, walking towards you, with my head down, looking at the ground. I'm embarrassed for you, paranoia. What did I do wrong this time? That's parents for you, very loyal. Should've had my back, but you put a knife in my hands before. What else should I carry for you? I care for you, but on the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. Yeah. You don't wanna make this work, you just wanna make this worse. Want me to listen to you, but you don't ever hear my words. You don't wanna know my hurt yet, let me guess. You want an apology, probably. How can we keep going at a rate like this? We can't, so I guess I might have to leave. Please don't come after me, I just wanna be alone right now. I don't really wanna think at all, go ahead, just drink it all. Both know you're gonna call them on like nothing's wrong. Ain't that what you always do? I feel like every time I talk to you, you're in an awful mood. What else can I offer you? There's nothing left right now, I give it all to you. On the edge right now, I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. Yeah. Don't talk down to me, that's not gonna work now. Packed all my clothes and I moved out. I don't even wanna go to your house. Every time I sit on that couch, I feel like you lecture me. Eventually, I bet that we could've made this work and probably would've figured things out. But I guess I'm a letdown, but it's cool, I checked out. Oh, you wanna be friends now? Okay, let's put my fake face on and pretend now. Sit around and talk about the good times that didn't even happen. I mean, why are you laughing? Must've missed that joke, let me see if I can find a reaction. No, but at least you're happy. Feels like we're on the edge right now. I could say I'm proud. Sorry that I let you down. Oh, I let you down. All these voices in my head get loud, and I wish that I could shut them out. Sorry that I let you down. Oh, I let you down. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry now. I'm sorry that I let you down.
That is NF, Let You Down. And now they've got, or he has a brand new album that is supposed to be due out. I think I saw sometime within the next 6 or 7 days. I don't remember the exact one, but we're working on that, trying to figure out how we can get any of the singles off of it. And we've also heard of some more. Oh Sleeper has a new album out that's available today. I've also reached out to Solid State and said, so what is the first radio single going to be? So hopefully they'll get us something from that soon. Also, I can take that. I wanted to see Oh Sleeper live, never have, but I've never seen Red Jumpsuit either. So that'll be great to have them at Rock the Desert again. They are replacing Oh Sleeper in the official lineup because it looks like they're scheduled to be in somewhere in Canada or something around the beginning of August. Probably a lot cooler than it would be outside in Midland, Texas for an outdoor festival. So Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, we will see them between... I think it's between Fit for a King and the next group. Devil Wears Prada has also been added to the lineup, and then of course on Thursday, Death Therapy, Fit for a King, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, The Devil Wears Prada, and Disciple will be closing us out on that first day. If you just go for one day, that is the day to go for sure. We've got to look at your weather forecast here in just a minute. We are broadcasting live on the road tonight down in San Angelo and trying to peer around lights. I think I see they're setting up a drum set now. I'm going to be run over there and help them get that set up. Folks, we need people to pack this room out for these guys as they come to Texas for the very first time. It is FaithHead. The venue is at 210 South Chadbourne in downtown San Angelo. The Deadhorse music venue. We'd love to see you here. The show has no cover, and it is going to be starting not for just a little while. It'll be a late show, so if you're just now thinking, I might want to go check them out, trust me, you've heard their music. Once you hear them, you'll recognize who they are. And they've come today all the way from Alabama. They had an accident yesterday, rolled a trailer over, just God working some awesome things in their life. And as Patrick, who's part of the band, Patrick Shipley mentioned, that if Satan is after them so fiercely to stop them from starting this tour, God must have some big plans for it. So all you know, that could be happening here tonight. And we're going to be standing by at their back, supporting them as they do it. I've got to look at your weather forecast right after these words. Stick around.
CC's Pizza is a KGNZ ministry partner. CC's is a family pizza restaurant with an all-day buffet from 11 in the morning until 9 in the evening. The buffet features pizza, pasta, soup, and desserts. CC's has added delicious wings, all available for dine-in and carry-out service. CC's Pizza is in the Turner Plaza between Target and the Mall of Abilene, and at 4415 Sunset at Sherwood Way next to Academy in San Angelo. It's a blessing to know of businesses owned and operated by people who share our love and devotion to the Lord Jesus Christ.
Dr. Gideon Treyweek and his medical team at the Fort Worth Health Alliance believe regenerative medicine and stem cell therapy is the future of medicine. Some conditions treated are knee pain, low back pain, hip and shoulder pain, and much more without drugs or surgery. Their web address is 180painreliefcenters.com and their phone number is 817-262-0067. Special offer available for KGNZ listeners. Medicare rules apply. Thank you, Dr. Gideon and team, for supporting the ministry of KGNZ.
Beautiful weather across West Texas tonight from the National Weather Service here in San Angelo. Mostly clear skies for all of West Texas with winds from the northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Your overnight lows for Lubbock down into the mid-60s, and for Abilene and San Angelo tonight we'll sit at 68 very early in the morning. On your Saturday, clear, sunny skies with light northeasterly winds pretty much throughout the day. Your afternoon highs for Lubbock, 92, 95 across the Concho Valley, and 93 for most of the big country. Your current temperatures and conditions, fair skies and 86 degrees right here in San Angelo, 85 in Snyder, 76 in Graham, 83 partly cloudy up on the Cap Rock, and back home at the studios of KGNZ, 84 degrees. That's been our first look at your National Weather Service forecast. Your KGNZ Rock Time on this Friday night, live from FaithHead in San Angelo, is 9:39 on the dot. We got a double feature from Gandhi's Gun coming on the way. Melvin suggested this, and especially now that FaithHead has joined the ranks of people that have had a wreck on the road, from these guys from San Antonio that have also been there. It is called Through It All, a great song from Gandhi's Gun. That's on the way after their latest. This is a War.
The hard times they will make you ready for the comeback from the attack. Is that all you got? That's all I can say. Is that all you got? Ready or not? Is that all you got? Is that all you got? It might take some time, I can't deny. And baby, we might have to fight.
take some time, I can't deny. And baby, we might have to fight. I know what we're fighting for. I know what we're fighting for. It might take some time, I can't deny. And baby, we might have to fight. 'Cause I know what we're fighting for. I know what we're fighting for. This is a war. This is a war. We might be broken and we might be bruised. We might be dirty, but we'll still be fighting for you. Ours may look hopeless like we'll every day. You never felt this, you say it is good of you. I know what we're fighting for. This is a war. War for myself. This is a war. And everyone else. This is a war. Let me hear you scream. This is a war. A war for myself. This is a war. And everyone else. This is a war. It's time to throw down. It might take some time, I can't deny. And baby, we might have to fight. I know what we're fighting for. I know what we're fighting for. It might take some time, I can't deny. And baby, we might have to fight. 'Cause I know what we're fighting for. I know what we're fighting for. This is the war. This is the war. I know what we're fighting for. This is the war. This is the war.
All right, everyone, this is Aaron from Gandhi's Gun, and you are listening to KGNZ at Night with Dustin Tatro.
This time I'm desperate. Your hand is all I'm left with. So consume me, breathe through me. Close my eyes, tell you all I can say. I'm on my hands and my knees, crying out for relief. I need a miracle, supernatural, to come and rescue me before my enemies. Don't let me forget. I feel like giving in. Got nothing to give. I'm bringing with it. In my weakness, you are strong. If this is my song, so keep holding on. I know you're with me through it all. When I'm right, when I'm wrong, when I'm perfect, when I fall. I know you're with me. I know you're with me through it. So control me, console me, come be my one and only. Overtake me, come and break me, mold me into what you made me to be. I'm on my hands and my knees, I'm crying out for relief. I need a miracle. When I feel like giving in, got nothing to give, I'm breaking with it. You're my weakness, you are strong. This is my song.
Karl Barth said, "True religion is the possibility of removal of every ground of confidence except confidence in God alone." A message from life-changing music, KGNZ.
I am trying to figure out if I've got a shot on our simulcast that shows Melvin. Melvin, why don't you, let's do this. Here, let's switch space. Yeah, come around behind me. There we go. Now, that ought to work. Do you know how to do a burnout? No. Hang on. Now, do you know how to do a burnout?
No.
You can't tell me you don't know how not to.
Yeah, I think you step on the brakes and press the gas, but I've never done it. Ever.
I thought your car was a stick shift.
It's a Kia Soul, and it is not a stick shift.
Oh, I thought it was. It's
Nope.
easier with a stick shift, I think.
I've never
You know, you just drop the clutch, and you know, if you do that too many times, you get a transmission jack and take the transmission down and replace your clutch
And new tires.
You know, it's kind of if you're going to do that, you kind of have in mind that that's why you're doing it. We're going to have a burnout contest tomorrow night. Yeah, stand up on your. We're going to have a burnout contest tomorrow night. That is part of the big second anniversary bash for KGNZ at Night, which was officially July the 5th, and we celebrated 2 years of honor ministry here on KGNZ Radio. What was...
Thank you, Erasmo, for helping get that set up for us.
Yeah, Erasmo got that set up. There are trophies. It actually says KGNZ on the trophies for the car show. I don't know if there's trophies for the burnout contest. It might be like a gift certificate from Sam's or Discount Tire or something.
I want to enter my brown Kia Soul in the car show.
In the car show, you were saying any motorized vehicle, and you said you were going to bring something
but
without...
you said any wheels, so I was going to get 2 wheels, no tires, just wheels, and set them out beside my car.
You know what Erasmo meant. We're doing that from 7 to 11 o'clock tomorrow night out at Ashley Furniture. It is a benefit for KGNZ Radio. To enter the car show, it is a monetary donation to KGNZ of your choice. Minimum is $10. So we'd love to see you out there. I know there's some other information that he's been posting around town. There's a group that's looking for some cars to be in a movie. They're going to meet out there an hour early at 6 o'clock and do that. We're going to have an appearance from a superhero. It's not Melvin. We have access to Melvin anytime. And thanks for coming out down here with me to San Angelo tonight. We are still looking, I believe, for food trucks to show up. So if you've got a food truck and are looking for somewhere to be and don't have anything scheduled tomorrow night, that is out at Ashley Furniture from 7 to 11 o'clock. This is in Abilene on Southwest Drive right there across from Home Depot and Tractor Supply. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do a few cut-ins into the Christian Rock 20 with Paul Gibson, which, by the way, Russell T. Ship is the guest on the 20 tomorrow night. Rusty Ship, and they're making a repeat appearance on the Christian Rock 20. So listen for that. You'll find it in Texas exclusively here on KGNZ Radio every Saturday night at 9 o'clock. Rusty Ship with Paul Gibson on the Christian Rock 20. You know, we found some of Paul's videos of his first remotes and even interviewing former President Bill Clinton.
Wow.
On his first radio station. Do you know what city that was in?
Not a clue.
Abilene, Texas.
Whoa!
Paul Gibson, the host of the Christian Rock 20.
Texan, right?
That's right. Went to school at ACU and was at KACU and Power 103 some years ago. I'm not going to tell you where to find those videos, by the way. Here's Sean B.
Spreading on the love like a zay. Positivity, keep it nameless. Spreading on around, make it famous. Ay, send me your shadows gando. Sin I'm from east to west like they're labrando. New thing we ando, staying woke, I broke the mind control and cut the rope, no pain, no ganzo. I'm gon' blow 'em, yelling bounce like a yummy yaki. If I started, I'ma finish with the kami yummy. Playing tough, I pull the upset when they thought they got me. Way too much of waiting to worry about what they thought about me. Go, anyway that we sing. We went from right here to light years ahead. And they told me, homie, be content with what you get. Yeah, thanks, I would rather go and get all that is meant, my homie. Yeah, we got a new view. Kinda confidence you probably ain't used to. Seeing life in the way we didn't used to. And we ain't fading, so you better get used to it. Educate this world, make it change. Spreading on the love like a zay. Positivity, keep it nameless. Spreading on around, make it famous. Educate this world, make it change. Spreading on the love like a zay. Positivity, keep it nameless. Spreading on around, make it famous. Who said we get loose and bring them out? Cruising, do a new plan and we out. Doing it like we knew it, never doubt. Wait, you know we fair, tell me what you know. Us up, light them up, hold the nines, line them up. Said we reaching, yeah we reaching, but I reaching wide enough. Maybe true that we're the strange, make the different word the same. We think we do bigger things, I'm IA in the game, yelling. Go, this the press, I put a goalie. Those who doubt, I tell them roll it. Flip the script, now this an animal. That boy rabbit, that boy savage, that boy animal. Wow, but I've been sleeping on it, I want this forever. I probably will spend whatever on it. Now all those who know me, never know me. How I do things, never you see. Keep it holding me back from moving, that's a you thing. Kick this world, make it change. Spreading on the love like a zay. Positivity, keep it nameless. Spreading on around, make it famous. Let's kick this world, make it change. Spreading on the love like a we get loose and bring them out. Cruising, do a new plan, and we out. Doing it like we knew it, never doubt. Wait, you know we failed, tell me what you know now. Educate this world, make it change. Spreading on the love like a zage. Positivity, keep it nameless. Spreading all around, make it famous. Educate this world, make it change. Spreading on the love like a zage. Positivity, keep it nameless. Spreading all around, make it famous. Educate this world, make it change. Spreading on the love like a zage. Positivity, keep it nameless. Spreading all around, make it famous. Educate this world, make it change. Spreading on the love like a zage. Positivity, keep it nameless. Spreading all around, make it famous.
Hey, I'm Jacob Whittier, and I'm listening to Christian rock on the harder side of life-changing music, KGNZ at night.
Echoing the fear inside the mirror of who you are.
Broadcasting his life-changing music all over West Texas. KGNZ 88.1, KLTP 90.9 San Angelo. Broadcasting his life-changing music worldwide at KGNZ.com.
We appreciate the partnership of Cornerstone Christian School of San Angelo. The mission of Cornerstone Christian School is to provide an accredited Christ-centered education for students from kindergarten through the 12th grade in an environment where God and education come together. Graduates will be prepared both spiritually and academically to be in the world to serve God for life as they proceed to their next level of education. Cornerstone Christian School. The telephone number is 325-655-3439, 655-3439.
Every time I speak
with Josiah Prince. That is Buried and Blood. I've got Fight the Fury with My Demons coming up, and in just a little while we'll have Jimmy Webb from FaithHead live on the show with us as they get ready to perform here in San Angelo. You don't want to miss it at the Deadhorse. It is a no-cover show. They just are wanting to get out in Texas for the first time, and folks, let's make a great showing for them and welcome them to the Lone Star State as they minister through some great rock ministry through the band FaithHead. We'll have Jimmy live in just a moment.
I go to sleep with my demons creep in my head every night. They come to shred all my dreams and I bled on my bed. Why is this my life?
That is Fight the Fury with My Demons. Jimmy Webb with me live at the Deadhorse San Angelo. FaithHead is playing shortly, and we're going to be visiting with Jimmy about what's been up with the band FaithHead lately in just a few moments. Right now, here's Dens. Will you keep out all the sadness?
Oh my God, my head is sick, so full of doubt. Sometimes I don't want to leave this world. Nothing is a veil over me, and if all is lost, how can I ever mercy on me? I am drowning. Have mercy.
Will you keep out all of the sadness? That is Dens, and we're moving things around. I'm asking Melvin, okay, do we keep Fit for a King or Dens? And the response was overwhelmingly Dens. It's been a while since we've played that, and especially that one, which I love. Just a tad long. You got to do that once in a while, though. Listen, FaithHead has made it to Abilene. Wait a minute. We're in
Where are we?
We're in San Angelo. We are on the road down at the Deadhorse in downtown San Angelo. The address is 210 South Chadbourne. You guys are getting set up. You, Jimmy, of course, are the vocalist, which means that you don't have equipment to set up. So your role is to get out your microphone and to set up merch. So you guys do have some merch available here.
Yeah, we sure do.
And I don't have to be the only person in Texas that has one of the FaithHead shirts now.
That's right. Yeah, we've got many shirts. Actually, our entire catalog. I'm so sorry. There you go. Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Our entire catalog is actually with us, so you can buy every single bit of clothing we have if you want.
How much do you have?
Geez, I don't know.
Did you lose any of that?
Oh, no, the merch was okay. Luckily, we had those in plastic totes, and the totes are broken and beat up, but that's easily replaceable.
Tell us and fill us in a little bit of what happened. I've been trying to feed updates and the very basic updates I've been getting from you guys on Messenger and on social media.
So yesterday, we were on our way to pick up our brother, Brian, which is our guitarist, and he lives in North Alabama, and we're on our way to pick him up to go to Memphis for our first show. And about 10 minutes away from his house, we had a blowout. And through that, we lost our trailer. We're pretty sure that the Yukon that we were traveling in is totaled. We're going to find that out probably early next week.
Been the frame or something?
No, we think we might have broke the axle on the truck itself. So we're not really sure, but we're going to find all that out. And we lost a little bit of gear. It's really unknown yet. The worry is really in our lighting. Mostly our PA is kind of beat up, and we got some humming going on in some of the speakers, but we're okay. We can replace all that stuff. Of course, it's going to be a struggle to get that replaced. But luckily, God had His hand on us. Somehow miraculously, we did not get hurt. I guess I wish we could have it there and do a slow motion play-by-play. But I think God took Patrick's hands and just was doing some NASCAR, some Fast and Furious type movements there. I don't know. It was unreal. It really was. It was scary. We were really shook up about it because we should have been hurt. How everything played out, it just doesn't make sense. Really.
That's not something that an accountant trains to go through.
No. We do no G-force training. Spinning around in vehicles. That's not something we do.
I was going to say, do we need to start putting our bands through some type of crash survivability course or something?
Well, we were talking about it. You're not really a band until you have a wreck. Yeah, really, or some kind of crazy story.
I really think of the groups we have that are most active right now, I think there are far less that have not had one than have been in a wreck at this point.
Thankfully, yeah.
So we're going to pray that you guys are the last for a while. And again, very much a God thing that it was just the trailer. If you guys stayed upright, you were all fine. And this is why we wear seatbelts on the road, of course.
That is correct.
So I shared that last night and got on stage. Of course, we had a Summer Rock Fest tour in Abilene, and I got on stage and said, folks, I need to share this with you. And it's kind of a scary thing, but it ends up being a praise report because for all that could have been, you guys all got out and walked away from it.
That's correct. Yeah.
Patrick said this, and I'm sure you saw what he commented somewhere, that Satan obviously has it in for you guys because God has to have something big in mind for this tour. Now, where else are you going? You had to cancel Memphis. which was the first night. That was last night. So this is actually going to be the official first night on the tour.
That's correct.
Here in San Angelo. Where else are you guys going from here?
So tomorrow we'll be in Norman, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City area. We'll actually be in tandem with KOUJ out of Norman.
That is the Rock of Salvation Ministry, Stevie B, all of those guys with low power FM that you probably, if you're looking for stuff that's 24 hours, you probably have found that one out of Oklahoma. Love those guys to death. It's a kind of a sister ministry to us here at the Rock Show.
Yeah, they're not too far. I guess 6 hours away from Abilene.
About 4.5 or 5. It's not bad.
So not a bad drive tomorrow. But
you have to pay tolls.
Go ahead and pay tolls? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's Oklahoma's fault. Not until you get into Oklahoma.
That's great. I knew I liked Texas for some reason. But after that, Sunday, we're going to be in Huntington, Arkansas at the Good Fight, which is, don't quote me on the church, but I think it was Norman's Church of God. I think it's not Norman. I'm sorry, Huntington Church of God in Arkansas. Yeah, Assembly God. You're right, Assembly God. Matt Baird just played there with Spoken a couple weeks ago. So.
Yeah, and Matt is going through some health issues right now that I just recalled that we want to share with you guys at some point. So tell us, from a FaithHead standpoint, you guys you found a drummer, and he's your touring drummer. Tell us a little more about where that's going.
So, Dale, I don't know if you can hear him or not through the microphone.
Yeah, we can.
But yeah, he's up there getting his drums together. This is actually the first time he's got them put together since we've had the accident.
Well, they work.
Yeah, they work. They're making noises. But no, Dale is local of Chattanooga, which is where we're from, and we kind of have recruited him through some friends, and have just continuously took him out on the road with us. He's actually involved in another band local there to Chattanooga. Does a 90s style band, metal band. So he's pretty active in Chattanooga playing music, and Dale's has a really good testimony, and he's actually in remission right now. He's had cancer.
Oh wow!
And it is amazing that he's able to physically come up here and do what he's doing. And we're trying to talk him in to becoming a permanent member. We'll hopefully after this trip, if we have no more setbacks, maybe he'll get the permanent status after all this is done. We'll see what we can do with him.
What else are you guys working on?
So we have been focused on this little trip for some time. We are going to probably go into the studio late this year. We have no plans yet to do it. It's more talk than anything. But we, if you know anything about FaithHead, our first album came out December of 2015. December 2015. It was before I was in the band. I was not the vocalist. And so we're talking about going and just kind of redoing some of those songs off the first album. So we got some new ideas and some new things that we're working on. So it's just going to be just a little bit of time will tell what we got in store. So
I feel like I shouldn't follow this interview with Fit for a King as much as I like that song.
I love Fit for a King.
So, and they're going to be at Rock the Desert. That's one thing we need to get you guys exposed to some of these bigger festivals. So, when I first heard about you guys, one of the first things I did was find a live video of you guys performing at some type of a fair or festival or something. You guys seem like you've been driven more by live performances, in fact.
Yeah, we have a pretty intense show, and we work on it pretty hard. We played Nehemiah Fest, which is Kansas City, Missouri area, and then we played also Ignite Festival. Actually, we haven't announced it yet, but we're actually going back to Nehemiah this year, which is in September. So we played a few, but yeah, you're right. We're still kind of new and green.
Of course, you know about the Grizzly Awards they're working on. Justin Forshaw working on that. And I'm sure it's going to be like Album of the Year and blah, blah, blah. And I keep pitching my ideas for the categories. And I'm not sure if they're falling on deaf ears, but like I've suggested that the best hair in Christian rock go to Mark Opera, and of course he knows that. I told him that yesterday, and he was just joking yesterday morning about getting a haircut. So
definitely it's not me.
You will
I have no hair. I'm bald, so
people don't know what's under my hat. So. Anyways, and the other one was the most committed on stage, and I've been suggesting Jimmy Webb for that.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
This is the guy that is out charging up and down behind the security fence and jumping, and you see half the time you see a picture of FaithHead performing on stage, this guy is totally suspended in midair.
I played basketball in high school.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah, I couldn't dunk because I couldn't palm the ball, but yeah, I could get up there. I can't now.
I think you might hit the ceiling here. If you
there's a ceiling fan I'm worried about too.
I run into those at work all the time. Susanna would tell you all of the stories of the low-hanging ceiling fans that almost took her partner out. So, you guys, I guess, are the only ones here tonight. So you can. First of all, they are literally the only ones here tonight. But besides me and Melvin, folks, we need to get people over here. If you're in San Angelo, even if Christian rock is not your thing, you'll probably like them, and it would be a great opportunity to come by.
We got something
and show
for
these
everybody.
guys some support.
We got something for everybody. We got a few covers. I don't know if you've explained our music or played enough for people to know exactly what they're going to hear.
I've explained that you claim to be the 2019 version of Jesus Freak.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, we are. FaithHead is a derogatory term, and we're embracing that. But we got a hard rock metal, new metalish kind of sound. So you're going to hear some cross between Disciple and POD tonight.
I've thought that myself. I didn't want to say that and be insulting, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Somebody asked me if I knew of Limp Bizkit, and I said yes. And they said, "Well, you remind me of them." And I said, "That's hurtful." So you will not hear Limp Bizkit tonight. But I know people like Limp Bizkit. I'm not downing those guys, but. You will not hear Limp Bizkit from us, but we're going to throw down tonight. We don't care if it's just Melvin and Dustin in here, or we do have a lot of people next door here. So
we'll have them on our Facebook page. Even if we've already gone off air in an hour, by the time they're ready to go, we'll have that on there. Perhaps we'll try to run a cable and get some of the live show like we did last night. We'll see how that goes. I'm not making a promise that we can make that work. We're running with a house sound system here, and not Joseph Rojas's Midas M32 that he has. So, anyways, anything else you want to say real quickly before we play some of your music here on the show?
Well, I know we've gotten some support through social media and prayers. We just want to thank every single one of you guys that have lifted us up, that have reached out to us personally. It was a scary situation that happened yesterday, but we're okay. And just like you said, maybe the devil's up to something, but God's always takes those bad things and always turns them into good things. So we just want to thank every single one of you guys, and just want to keep hard rock going, metal, hard rock, Christian rock. It is on the rise.
It's very much
excited
alive.
about it.
You know this because you see it over my shoulder every night, and you've probably heard me mention it. It's a tradition. I feel every time we do this, like I said last night to the Silverside folks, I feel like we're inviting people to join the Grand Ole Opry. And if we're the Christian rock version of the Opry and signing a corrugated plastic sign, with the spiritual warfare theology we encompass here, and know that you're on the back of this over my shoulder every night. That's what it is. Now, when we find a Sharpie, we will do this.
We've got some, so we'll bring one over.
And of course, it's kind of we'll post-date that check. You're already a part of our roster. So. Anyways, we'll get that taken care of. Having a lot of fun here, a lot of merch, shirts, pretty much everything. Most importantly, come out and support these guys tonight. If you're in the San Angelo area, even Abilene, you probably got enough time to get here. It's just over an hour. The Chadburn exit as you come into town and come down about 6 or 7 blocks, and we're here at the Deadhorse.
I'm not sure what time. It's 10:30, so we may go on here in 15 to 30 minutes. So we're going to play for as long as they'll have us. I don't think they close till 2, I believe.
I hope
so. I'm not going. I don't plan on being here till 2, but we'll probably play for an hour and a half.
You guys' rooms are in Abilene.
That's
You're
true.
Following us, and of course, I want to say again, my friend David worked on this. The Hampton in Abilene on Westlake Road is helping with some pretty significant discounts on getting you guys housing and a very late checkout tomorrow.
And we want to thank both of you because we need some sleep. A 14-hour drive today was not fun.
And a wreck. and unloading and reloading things on the side of the road.
We have loaded that trailer or a couple of trailers 4 or 5 times now.
You've gotten good at it.
Yeah.
Your first time in Texas, what do you think so far?
This is not my first time in Texas.
As a band.
As a band, yes. So I've not been to West Texas. There is a lot of open sky here. When we were driving up, we were just in awe.
Did you get a sunset?
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
We have the best colors.
Yeah, you sure do. Yeah, it was amazing.
I didn't see. We're trying to get going here. So.
Well, you probably are numb to it now. You probably see so much.
Still.
Oh, really?
32 years in Texas still it gets me most of the time.
It's like the mountains of Tennessee. You just can't get used to it.
I need to come to Tennessee more often.
We'll have to host you next.
Yeah. We'll have to do a remote up there with Paul Gibson or something sometime. All right. We have, let me see where we're at now. You guys going to be on stage probably in about 15, 20 minutes, but you're the only ones here. You can play as long as you want, I guess.
That's it.
Until 2. We're at the Deadhorse, 210 South Chadbourne again is the address. We're broadcasting live from downtown San Angelo with FaithHead as they debut their live performances in Texas tonight, right here in the Concho Valley with KGNZ at night here supporting. Here they are now, Old Sin, New Skin on the way. We've got Wolves at the Gate and Fit for a King.
Got a minute for your health? Here's Dr. Ken Patterson.
What's the big deal about nutrition? Yes, nutrition is a big deal, and this is why. The components of your body come ultimately from the food you eat. Also, the food you eat contains both antioxidants, which are good for you, and toxins, which are bad for you. You literally are what you eat. Your body rebuilds itself several times each year, depending on the body part, and the things you eat become the components that go into making your body. And the components that go into your body have a lot to do with the quality of your health and how rapidly you age. Antioxidants in foods neutralize the high energy molecules that we ingest and that we make in our bodies. This prevents damage from occurring from these reactive oxygen species. Without antioxidants, damage is done daily to our cells and tissues, leading to premature aging. Toxins can come into our bodies through the food we eat if we're not careful about what we eat. Herbicides, pesticides, antibiotics, and hormones are all found in the food that Americans eat. We must be aware and vigilant about what we eat.
Helping you with your health, Dr. Ken Patterson with the Restore Wellness Center, 325-704-5069.
Hi, my name is Todd Friel, host of Wretched Radio. If you are a night owl, you work the third shift, or you just like to talk about Jesus a lot, how to witness to people who aren't saved, and to see how theology applies to life, we hope that you'll join us for Wretched Radio Monday through Friday, 11:30 p.m., heard right here on KGNZ, life-changing Christian music.
Or, Dr. Patterson, if we are nocturnal porcupine metalheads that stay up late. Yeah, and I've enjoyed, by the way, listening to Wretched so far. He brings up some good points. That's the Todd Friel. That's coming up at 11:30 as we go off air. Now, stay tuned to our social media accounts as we will be doing something with FaithHead concert that I'm sure will be still going on as we go off air formally tonight here in San Angelo. Again, 210 South Chadbourne, free show with our friends in FaithHead. This is their Texas debut as far as live performances. I don't know what that was. That was fun. I think we've got some subwoofers in this venue. Let's do our weather forecast real quick from the National Weather Service down here in San Angelo. Mostly clear skies across West Texas tonight, with winds from the northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Overnight lows in the mid-60s, 68 for Abilene and San Angelo for your overnight lows. Throughout your Saturday, sunny, clear skies all across West Texas with light northeasterly winds. Your afternoon highs for Lubbock, 92, San Angelo, 95, and Abilene, 93. Right now here in San Angelo, 84 degrees, fair skies, 81 in Snyder, already down to 73 degrees in Young County at Graham Municipal Airport, 79, partly cloudy in Lubbock, and right now back home in Abilene at the studios of KGNZ, 81 degrees. Here's Fit for a King with Oblivion on the way. We've also got new music from Wolves at the Gate, as well as Sean Locke and 21 Pilots. And your 10 o'clock worship break. All that's on the way here in the next 20 minutes.
Mistakes, and I'm the only one to blame.
That's Fit for a King with Oblivion. We are getting ready to get rolling here at the Deadhorse with FaithHead. Final sound checks underway. We're going to try to have some of that on our Facebook page as well, if not on air. Right now, here is the latest from Wolves at the Gate. It is The Cure, KGNZ at Night Rock time, almost 10:45 right here. I'm Dustin Taker. We're broadcasting live on the road from San Angelo tonight. On the way, Sean Locke.
I can taste the misery. Spitting out the remedy. All I've been through, all that I've seen. These eyes, this heart, still can't dispel the lies. I don't know if I can feel it floating down. Take it all as I stumble lose control. I was chasing nothing. Take it all for the torment inside my soul. Watch it fade to nothing. Scales begin to fall from my eyes, floating downward, fading slowly. Heartbreak message, living signals, brilliant light shines, piercing through me. Divine the cure from the poison and misery. Sever the ties that enslave and are killing me. Divine the cure from the poison and misery. Sever the ties that enslave and are killing me. Sever the ties that have bound me with doubt. Bring out the sun, make it plain of the course that's blinking my eyes. Kills me to catch my breath. I feel the poison dissolving. Feel bad the remedy I once cast aside. Take it all as I stumble lose control. I was chasing nothing. Take it all for the torment inside my soul. Watch it fade to nothing. Chasing nothing. Filled with the remedy, I'm getting clarity. Oh God, destroy what poisons me. Destroy what poisons me. I've been transformed. I've been transformed. Never going back. I've been transformed. Never going back. Better than before. Never going back. I've been transformed. Never going back. This means war. Ready for all that. I've been transformed. Never going back. Better than before. Time to react. This means war. Ready to attack. I've been transformed. Funny how everything changed. New mainframe. Now I got it. Now I got life in my veins. I've been reborn. Fall from the norm. My soul transformed. We
all connected. Brand new perspective. Synchronized, digitized, soul non-reflective. Served and protected. Locked in, I'm loaded. This weapon's perfected. All alone, I'm a one-man army. Oh, but with you, I stand up true and strong. I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before. Time to react. This means war. Ready to attack. I've been transformed. I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before. Time to react. This means war. Ready to attack. I've been transformed. Picture me paper in the hands of my creator. My creator. Oppressive flying creek, origami. Caterpillar cocoon, butterfly by noon. Shape shifting the clouds to beautiful blossom bloom. Perspective, color corrected. Beyond the science of human genetics. Served and protected. Locked in, I'm loaded. This weapon's perfected. All alone, I'm a one-man army. Oh, but with you, I stand up true and strong. I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before. Time to react. This means war. Ready to attack. I've been transformed. I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before. Time to react. This means war. Ready to attack. I've been transformed.
I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before, never going back. I've been transformed, never going back. This means war, ready for all that. I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before, never going back. I've been transformed, never going back. This means war, ready for all that.
I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before. Time to react. This means war. Ready to attack. I've been transformed. I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before. Time to react. This means war. Ready to attack. I've been transformed.
That is Transformed from Sean Locke here on KGNZ at night. Melvin's trying to get a shot. No, Melvin, when FaithHead starts. And that is going to be in the next few moments. I have secured a line from front of house, so hopefully we'll have good quality and be able to bring you some of FaithHead's first Texas performance. As we did last night with Seventh Day Slumber. We're going to try. We'll see what it sounds like at the very least when they get going here in a minute. We would like to remind you again about our second anniversary bash, Burn Out the Devil. Thank you, Robert Evilsizer, for the suggestion of the name for that. It is a car show for all motorized vehicles. There are trophies. It's pretty cool. It's got KGNZ on the trophies. West Texas Coalition helping out with that. It is a by donation event to register for the car show. Minimum $10, but it goes directly to KGNZ Radio, celebrating 2 years of on-air ministry here at The Rock Show back on July the 5th. So that's pretty cool. That's tomorrow night in Abilene at Ashley Furniture on Southwest Drive. That is right across the street from the South Walmart and Home Depot and Tractor Supply right in there. 7 to 11 tomorrow night. We've got a superhero. It's not Superman, in fact, that is going to hang out, and great time for the kids. If I had presence of mind, we'd have bounce houses, but I didn't. Car show, burnout contest, and working on getting food trucks there. I believe we still have room, so if you have a food truck and want to come out tomorrow night to Ashley Furniture from 7 to 11 as we celebrate 2 years ministry on KGNZ at night, you are more than welcome to do that. It'll be a great family-friendly event out there. We'll be doing some live cut-ins into the Christian Rock 20 with Paul Gibson tomorrow night, which, by the way, features Rusty Ship this week in a repeat appearance on the 20. We're excited about that.
We've
got a little bit of a 10 o'clock worship break coming up in just a moment. I don't know what the plan for FaithHead taking the stage. I think they've stepped off to pray for a moment. A few people starting to trickle in, but we've still got plenty of room down here in San Angelo, downtown at the Deadhorse venue. We're at 210 South Chadbourne, and we'll be broadcasting live on air on KGNZ until 11:30 tonight, and I'm sure we'll be on Facebook with some of this concert a little bit longer than that. So check us out. Also, Wretched Radio kicks off about 35 minutes from now. Right now, here's 21 Pilots. I'm Dustin Tatro. Good Friday night.
Of what we're looking for.
back to him. He is the one, he is Jesus, he is Jesus, and he is our King, he is our Lord, he is our God who's come to bring us back to him. He is the one, he is Jesus, he is Jesus, oh,
That is David Crowder. I'm Dustin Tager. I want to check something real quick and see what our audio quality's like. Oh my goodness, POD cover live from FaithHead, and I think that is acceptable. We'll hang out with them in just a minute. We're going to take a quick break for ID, and we'll be back live with FaithHead performing for the first time in Texas tonight in San Angelo.
Life-changing Christian music. KGNZ Abilene 88.1, KLTP 90.9 San Angelo, broadcasting worldwide at kgnz.com. We appreciate the team of Lone Star Electric Company in Abilene for their support of Christian radio KGNZ. Lone Star is a professional electric service contractor offering complete commercial, industrial, and residential service and repair. Lone Star is bonded and insured for your protection with 24-hour emergency service. 677-0186. 677-0186.
Don't get wired without us, Lone Star Electric.
For the first time live in San Angelo, Texas, here is FaithHead.
Everybody! Here comes the ready now. Here comes the boys from the south sing. Here comes the ready now. How you like me now? I said, here comes the ready now. Here comes the boys from the south singing. Here comes the ready now. How you like me now?
Alright guys, we drove 14 hours just to be here tonight. I know a lot of you probably know this song. We need a little help on it. Got something like this. Is that all you got? Don't take your best shot. Is that all you got? Don't take your best shot. Is that all you got? Don't take your best shot. Take your best shot. Take your best shot. Is that all you got? Don't take your best shot. Is that all you got? Oh, take your best shot. Is that all you got? Oh, take your best shot. Take your best shot. Take your best shot. Here goes. Hey, is that all you got? Is that all you got? Here we go. Everybody's up. Here comes the ready and now. Here comes the boys from the south singing. Here comes the ready and now. How you like it now? I said, here comes the ready and now. Here comes the boys from the south singing. Here comes the ready and now. How you like it now?
Yes, a POD cover of Boom for the first song performed by FaithHead live on stage in Texas, and it's happening right now in San Angelo.
Right,
we are there. Let's listen into more.
We're FaithHead from Chattanooga, Tennessee. This next one's called Faith Free Show! You gotta talk, so rise in across your team. This communication will bring you to your knees. I'll show you a new way to see the true way, not perceived by your eyes, but by true faith. This stars are raging and the pain's so low. You can gain the whole world and lose your soul. So stand up, you're about to receive salvation. Do you really think you're in control? Look in the mirror, tell me what do you see? And I see a fool staring back at me. You just keep digging deep down deep. The harvest is ready, you got nothing to win. It's time to wake up and look around. You're standing so tall while your brother's in the ground. The radio, turn it up till the speakers blow. Turn up the radio, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Turn up the radio, turn it up till the speakers blow. Turn up the radio, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the freak show. Let me tell you something right now. You see this? Playing on his phone when he's supposed to be singing for you guys. Give Mr. JW some noise right now. Mr. Jimmy Webb on vocals. He's probably playing on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or something like that. I don't do the whole social media thing myself, so I like to meet people in person, come at you, shake your hand, see. Hey James, how you doing tonight? You know? All right, listen. How many of you have met somebody on social media and you meet them in real life? You're like, oh my gosh. Honey, or dude, you don't look anything like what you look like on your little profile picture, right? You right there in the glasses. I guarantee you that young lady sitting next to you, she saw you and she's like, oh, what have I got myself into? Listen, everybody's filtered. Everybody is sexy and everybody's richer. Nothing's further from the truth. This song is called Mindless Automatons. will wake up and find your forehead soul. The only path to freedom is through the heavenly Father. In your vast desert wasteland is a cool drink of water, my land. Automaton, wake up before you're dead. Automaton, melancholy, grayscale pun. Social media paints the picture. Everybody's happy, everybody's richer. Nothing could be further from the truth. How many likes in your birthday suit? Social media paints the picture. Everybody's sexy, everybody's filtered. Nothing could be further from the truth. Digital dopamine to kill your love.
That is FaithHead as we welcome them to Texas for the very first time, live right here on KGNZ at night. We'll go ahead and take one more. Yeah, I have you guys on air. We actually were able to get the feed.
All right. So, hey, tell me, what is San Angelo's 90.9? Okay.
90.9 locally
Anybody
here.
here listen to 90.9 ever here in San Angelo? Woo! All right. Well, this is the guy right here that's live on location. So if you're wooing, there's probably how many hundreds of thousands of people are going to hear it?
You have about 120,000, about the same size as Abilene.
Okay. So I'm really trying to stall because Donnie broke something. So yeah, this is awkward. I know we usually have 3 of these a show, so this is gonna be number 1. And it's always Donnie's fault. Just remember that.
Well, for those of you listening on air, I think we're going to hang out with the guys in FaithHead for one more song and then get ready to get prepared for Wretched Radio with Todd Friel. And stay with us on Facebook as well.
So this next song you hear, actually you hear it here in San Angelo. They play it live. How many days a week? How many days a week we're doing? We're doing 5 days a week. 9 to midnight, Dustin Tatro's got his own show, and he plays it here. And we just want to be so thankful for Dustin and for Melvin and all you guys here tonight, the Deadhorse. This one's called Rise Up. This is
Yeah, these guys definitely know how to leave it all out there in a live performance. We're going to take a quick break from FaithHead's live show here in Abilene. Take a look at your good news for the last time on this on this Friday night, live from San Angelo. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 9 through 12. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline or be weary of his reproof, for the Lord only reproves him whom he loves. As a father, the son he delights in. That is your good news on this Friday night from Proverbs chapter 3. I think we're going to go ahead and roll into something from Striper real quick and take a final look at your weather forecast. We'll go ahead and get into Wretched Radio and come back to FaithHead, performing live in San Angelo on our social media accounts. So if you're not there yet, KGNZ at Night with Dustin Tater on Facebook and YouTube, and we will continue that going after we clear the airwaves tonight as well. So bear with us. We're going to have some Striper, a final look at your weather forecast, and then we're going to go ahead and clear air, toss it to Wretched Radio, and remain on Facebook Live here at FaithHead, live in San Angelo. Stay tuned.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
That is Striper with The Valley off of their latest album here on KGNZ at night. We are about to go ahead and toss into Wretched Radio, and then if you're following our live video on YouTube or Facebook at KGNZ at night with Dustin Tate, will resume and rejoin the live concert at the Deadhorse for FaithHead's first ever Texas appearance. And it's crowd's starting to fill out. It's great to see people show up and support these guys out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, as well as Alabama. Our final look at your weather forecast on this Friday night: mostly clear skies the rest of the night across West Texas with winds from the northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. You'll see lows tonight in Lubbock in the mid-60s, and for much of the Concho Valley and Abilene areas will dip down to around 68 degrees tonight. Sunny skies with light winds from the northeast on your Saturday. 92 for your afternoon high. Up on the Cap Rock for San Angelo, 95, and expected to be at 93 tomorrow afternoon in Abilene. Current temperatures and conditions right now here in San Angelo: 79 degrees. It's a beautiful moonlit night outside with clear skies. 78 in Snyder, down to 71 degrees up in Graham already. 77 partly cloudy in Lubbock, and 76 back home in Abilene. We'll see it tomorrow night out at Ashley Furniture on Southwest Drive for the second anniversary bash for the Rock Show. Burn Out the Devil, a car show and burnout contest. It is by a donation to enter into the car show. We do have trophies courtesy of West Texas Collision. And there was something else I wanted to mention. Oh, yes. We've got a well-known superhero coming out, and also we need food trucks to show up for this. So we'd love to see you guys out. There's going to be a family-friendly event tomorrow night from 7 to 11, benefiting KGNZ Radio out on Southwest Drive at Ashley Furniture. We'll see you again Monday night for the Rock Show. Don't forget about the Christian Rock 20 with Paul Gibson, airing only in Texas right here on KGNZ Saturday nights at 9. This week's guest, Rusty Ship. I'm Dustin Tatro. You've been listening to The Rock Show, live on the road from San Angelo. Remember, you matter, you are loved, and you've been prayed for. So go into your weekend with the charge and the job to do of sharing the love and message of what Jesus Christ is to forgive all of us and set you free. I'm Dustin Tatro. Trying to figure out how to get back inside here very briefly. We've got Wretched Radio coming up next right here on KGNZ, and don't forget to switch over to our Simulcast on YouTube or Facebook at KGNZ at night with Dustin Tatro as we rejoin FaithHead's first ever Texas performance. We've been live tonight. Had a great time down here in San Angelo. I'd like to thank Melvin Settlemyer for helping me out.
Yeah, what's music without purpose?
Todd Friel is on the way to you right now with Wretched Radio. Y'all have a fantastic weekend.
Wretched Radio begins in 3, 2, 1.
God gave me a Ferrari because I am a Ferrari. You're a Ferrari too.
When God made you, He had all the options put on. You are fully loaded and totally equipped.
So do this with me.
Where did we ever come up with?
All right, so now that we are clear of air, we are gonna get back in with these guys in concert. And I think as long as Facebook leaves us on, we will stay live here at the Deadhorse with FaithHead.
Uh-oh. This might have been from the wreck, guys. This might have been it beating, framming around in the trailer. So we good now? All right, this one's called The River. Take me down to the river, wash the dirt from my hands. I've been traveling so long in this foreign land. Please, Father, forgive me. I lost my way, sent around through my body. There's poison in my veins. So how's everybody still doing? We doing all right? All right. Again, guys, we're FaithHead from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And this is our first time in Texas, period. Yeah, let's move on down the set. Let's go on and do Let the Sparks Fly. You want to do that one? You want to do that one? Brian, you good with that? Yep. All right, we're going to do another cover since we're in cover territory. Wow. Some Slayer? We could probably pull that off. I don't know. Well, I'll have to let Brian do the vocals. So, anybody like some 1,000-Foot Crutch? Sirius Octane? Anybody listen to that? Let the Sparks Fly. I'm sure Dustin's played it a few times. Keep talking. She sounds bad. Are you making that noise? Somebody's doing it. It's not me. I can't get that low. All right. So we good? Everybody ready? When you throw an audible, everybody just looks at you like a deer in headlights. Takes one shot, two to fall apart, and three more to blow it away. Come on. Give me one if you feel it, two if you can feel it. Give me three signs that you're awake. It only takes one shot for two to fall apart, and three more to blow it away. Let me hear you. Let me take you into the light. There's nowhere to hide. There's nothing but darkness left here. Shake it off and let's take a ride, 'cause heaven's not far away. And I'm not gonna, it's no more hesitating, no more hesitating. Let the sparks fly, baby. Driving like you're racing, you can call me crazy. I'm just tired of waiting. Let the sparks fly, baby. Give me one if you feel it, two if you can believe it. Give me three signs that you're awake. It only takes one shot for two to fall apart, and three more to blow it away. Come on. Give me one if you feel it, two if you can feel it. Give me three signs that you're awake. It only takes one shot for two to fall apart, and three more to blow it away. Let me take you into the light. There's nowhere to hide. There's nothing but darkness left here. Shake it off and let's take a ride. This heaven's not far away. And I'm not gonna just no more hesitating. Let the sparks fly, baby. Driving like you're wasted. You can call me crazy. I'm just trying to wait and let the sparks fly, baby. All right, guys. I don't know the words of this song, obviously. But you guys can clap, right? Help us out. Where you at? Clap, come on. Here we go. Let me take you into the light. There's nowhere to hide. There's nothing but darkness left here. Check it off and let's take a ride. 'Cause heaven's not far away. And I'm not gonna leave you here. Let me take you into the light. There's nowhere to hide. There's nothing but darkness left here. Check it off and That was the first time playing that live, so that was fun. All right. So everybody still doing all right? Who's staying here till closing time? Oh, we only got Melvin. Nobody else is staying till closing time? So, it depends on the babysitter. I can see in some faces. Depends on if the babysitter calls before. I got 2 of my own, so I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, guys. So we're going to do another one here. I don't know if this is a cover or what. I don't know what we're going to call this. This is one that Brian wrote in another band that we're going to just do it tonight. So we're going to call it 1/5 ours, 4/5 covers. Is that all right? This one's called Wait and See.
This pain is inside of me. Needs to find another home. I can't contain it now. This rage steals down my bones. These walls, they rage inside of me. No longer keep me down. These walls, they rage inside of me. No longer keep me down. It's been too long, but I found myself again. No longer down on my luck. Self-righteous, full of sin. These walls, they rage inside of me. No longer keep me down. These walls, they rage inside of me. No longer keep me down. These walls, they rage inside of me. No longer keep me down. These walls, they rage inside of me. No longer keep me down.
All right, thank you guys. All right, so everybody still doing okay? So again, we're FaithHead from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I think all of you probably know that by now, right? Again, we got merch right over here. Anything you guys buy is going to go to, sadly, a tow bill. Somewhere in North Alabama, they've got a trailer and a GMC Yukon that is not usable. The trailer is looks like a tin can that's been peeled back. You know, you got the sardines or tuna in there. That's exactly what it looks like. It did a barrel roll going down I-65. All right, guys. So we're gonna go on and do some. This is our single off our new EP that just came out in April. This one is it's the title track. Yeah, that's right. This one's called Genesis.
Just kidding. Genesis.
atrocity, bombing in. Preconceived, animosity, anti-science. Suppress supremacy, brutal and new. And broken dividing wall, brick by brick, you'll bring it back with a future force home. Replace the cross with an all you can need. My faith gave through every little learning you grab. It's the beginning of the end, the final days of humanity. You stumble as you descend the smoldering city and see. And step by step and piece by piece, with your souls and just weep. Law by law, lie by lie, like Christ on grace, we won't die.
Thank you, guys. All right, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. This next one is off our debut album. You guys ready? Can you keep going? I know it's been a long day. It's been a long last 48 hours. You guys all right? You good? All right. We're exhausted, guys, but we're gonna keep rocking out, throwing down. This next one is called Push. Anticlimactic, because we're over here playing with things. This time it's Donnie's fault, right? No, it wasn't Donnie's fault. We'll blame it on the drummer. All right, here we go. This one's called Push. It's back singing that stuff from places never asked. Jaded and bitter from the less than perfect past. Jesus never said to be a walk in the park. You gotta go against the grain. If you're gonna make your mark, you gotta push. Push through, push. Push through, push. Push through. Speak to the mountain and the mountain will move. Listen up, San Angelo. Know you overwhelmed by the trials you face. You become weary of running this race. But Jesus never said to be a walk in the park. You gotta go against the grain. If you're gonna make your mark, you gotta push. Push through, push. Push through, push. Push through. Speak to the mountain and the mountain will move. You gotta push. Push through, push. Push through, push. Push through. Speak to the mountain and the mountain will move. All right, you guys watch me do what I do. It's real easy. Push. Here we go. Come on. Push. Come on. you gotta bust. Bust through, bust. Bust through, bust. Bust through. Speak to the mountain and the mountain will move. All right. So guys, we got two more for you. So this next one, we get it played here. I don't know how often. It's actually charting right now. I don't know if you know that. It's charting on on CMW. This one's called. And it's off our new EP as well. You can actually get it right over here when I get done. Meet me over there. What's that? Yeah, you did help with that. Hopefully we'll go up a little higher. We'll see. This one's called Old Sin, New Skin. Are you guys ready to end this on a good note? You guys ready to end this on a good note? Angelo, I can't hear you. We're not going until I hear every single one of you. All right. I think that might be good enough. Here we go. This one's called Revolution! Wake up, saints of God. It's time to break your stand. For too long we've been silent. The kingdom is at hand. It's time to break your slumber. Shake your dust from your feet. We will soon be marching. March to heaven's feet. Oh, come and join the revolution. Revival that's begun. It's a righteous evolution. Transformed by the blood. Come and join the revolution. Come and join the revolution. In the call of the Father, rolling on the rise. Take up your sword and shield. Prepare for the fight. We may seem outnumbered. Our numbers may be few. Keep your eyes on the Father, and He will lead you. Oh, come and join the revolution. Revival that's begun. It's the righteous evolution. Transformed by blood. Come and join the revolution. Come and join the revolution. Thank you, Texas. Come meet us. We want to meet you over here at the merch table.
All right, Calvary Chapel, Norman, KOUJ, these guys are coming for you guys next. So give them some support tomorrow night up there south of Oklahoma City. It's worthwhile. We've known and heard these guys for a long time. Some of the first I heard about them was watching some live videos of some of their performances. And man, these guys know how to bring it in a live concert. So it's worth seeing FaithHead live if you get an opportunity to do so anywhere. Okay, thanks for hanging out with us this long on our Simulcast on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook, or wherever you're at, if we're still on Facebook, as well as joining us on air for The Rock Show. What you got?
Thank you, brother. This is your official FishHead all-access lanyard.
For the U.S. tour, and there's no year on it, so we can use this again
anytime
later.
you want. Anytime.
I was just telling everybody, KOUJ and Calvary Chapel, Norman, that you guys are going for them next.
Yes, sir.
A lot of time on the road on this tour.
Oh yeah, sorry, didn't mean to whack your mic there. Now we're road dogs. We have been for a while. We're probably gonna, I don't know, after this trip, I think last year on one trip we put on 3,000 miles. We'll probably do over 6 this year alone. For an
Burning through
independent
some
band.
vehicles.
Yeah, well, we're down one.
Yeah, that's why we have insurance for. So,
this is the man.
You
right
guys
here.
you guys look exhausted, but smiles on faces all around.
Buddy, it ain't about us.
Yeah.
It's never been about us. I mean, if it was about me, I'd go home. You know, this is a calling. You know, I don't know how else to say it.
And of course, everyone say hi to the new drummer for FaithHead.
Dale Adams.
What's up, everybody?
He didn't deny that it was just for a tour, so I'll take that as a positive side.
Let me tell you about Dale. We had a previous drummer who wife had some health issues and he had to drop out. I called Dale on a Monday. We rehearsed on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and we were playing 2 shows back to back, one in Nashville, another in Huntsville, Friday and Saturday.
It's learning some songs quick.
Oh yeah, you're not going to find a more dedicated.
It's not a 4-beat shuffle. This is intensive stuff.
Well, in FaithHead, we don't really like to tell people what to do, and Dale has added so much, to the music. If you listen to Revolution, it's like, oh, where'd it go? He's doing great. Everybody that we've had in the band has been great. Dale has just been a very great addition to push us forward.
And that's what I think I've liked the most about you guys so far, even those early live videos of performances of Jimmy jumping off stages and stuff at a fair, and like all these old people and their grandkids are walking by like, what's wrong with them? There's a rawness in what you guys do, and that even comes to, and I pray that continues to be there. That comes through on the studio recording and everything on Genesis, man, all the way through. You can tell that authenticity, that we're not there to try to produce it into oblivion. We're there because of the message, and we're there to have fun.
All we want to do is capture the live sound that you're going to get when you come to one of our shows. That's the goal. And I think we got pretty close this time, and hopefully we'll get a little closer next time. But
every show's better. Every show's better.
Every show gets better.
It gets tighter and tighter, Sure.
Well, the drums work, so we know.
Let me tell you, I spent half my time trying to keep his bass drum on the platform. And you'd probably say, just shoving it up there.
And of course, everything. That's why you have cases. I bet you didn't lose any heads or anything in the rollover.
We are very blessed. The Lord was with us, no doubt.
Even I don't know if you guys can see it on the video, that tuner that's in that rack back there, that big LCD screen, and those crack and mess up so easily.
The symbol right there has got the curve in it. That curve is not supposed to be there.
That's a casualty from yesterday.
Yeah, that's like one of the few. Come here, Mr. Raines. This is my partner in crime, Donnie Raines. He's been with me since the beginning.
Yep. And you guys are the original 2 members left from the original group.
We played our first show April 2016. Thank you, brother. And Donnie came on in October, and that was the original lineup. We were a 5-piece. And then we broke down to a 4-piece, and then we became a 5-piece again, which is awesome.
I don't think that Donnie made it when we did that Skype interview. Were you there? I know you were. Jimmy was there. There were 3 of you. So what is the background? What was the drive to start FaithHead?
Well, I'm going to let Patrick speak on that because
I've let him speak on that before. I was wondering what your thoughts were.
Well, the whole idea behind FaithHead is to be exactly what that means, to be extreme and to be bold, and go out there and say what needs to be said to people, and give them something that they really need to hear and take home with them without shoving it down their throat. We feel like that is super important.
Yeah.
If somebody comes to us after a show and wants to talk to us, we will sit down and talk to that person for hours, however long they want to talk.
Sure, it's pastoral ministry.
But at the same time, we're not going to take the Bible and cram it down people's throat, because that's not really.
That's not love.
That's not love, and it's been proven many times that turns people it pushes people further away than it does try to bring them in. And we're just trying to bring people in, and we're just trying to introduce them to a better life. And
an example, somebody that's got a pneumothorax and a wreck, which we're so blessed you guys got out and walked away from that. Maybe a cracked rib that punctured a lung. You treat that, you dart it like you see on like Chicago Med or something, and you take it's a big 14 gauge IV catheter, and it's long, and you take it and you slide it between ribs and get in there, and you have to release that air pressure. But you don't turn around with the people and say, okay, I'm going to jam this needle in your chest. It's a life-threatening emergency, but you don't come after them with the tools of the trade right off. You scare them away. I like that. Thanks for birthing that analogy in my mind. I love it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You guys are following us to Abilene. We guys have got you some help. At least talked to some people down on prizes on getting you some housing tonight with a very, very late checkout. You got about a 4.5-hour drive on from Abilene to OKC tomorrow, but we're gonna let you guys rest a while. I think
we actually have to set up a lighting rig tomorrow night for that show, so sadly enough we got more work to do once we get there.
But they've got man force up there too, so. You got to watch out, though. Sometimes you go play at a church and everybady's so zealous that stuff gets broken. But you'll have the help, I can assure you that. I know them well enough.
We've got a 10 by 10 backwash and then a 10 by 20 front truss that we get the Lego up together more or less.
Oh, well, and we're going to pray that ain't bent.
No, the truss looks
Truss looks okay.
Yeah. That stuff is not cheap.
No, we know that. There's some LEDs broken in Seventh Day Slumber's LED wall, and I got to hear some about how much that cost yesterday. So we're going to shut things down and start getting stuff packed up. And as they're packing stuff up, and we're going to get out of here and get on the road back to Abilene as soon as we can. Folks, pray for safety for us and for them, and that they've got great ministry opportunities on the rest of the store. How many are left?
What was the question?
How many were left?
We got tomorrow night in Norman, and then we're finishing up in Huntington, Arkansas. Hopefully we'll be able to make up our Memphis.
So it's just a real quick turner. Well, welcome to Texas. I know.
Thank y'all. Y'all been great. We appreciate everybody's hospitality. Keep us in your prayers. If you got.
And we'll put this in perspective. Today, these guys were still in Alabama, so. And then come pull off a show like that. Guys, we're going to shut things down. We'll see you later.
Hey, real quick, thank you, KGNZ. Thank you, guys. And San Angelo, thank you. Thank you so much.
And Abilene. And Lubbock. And Snyder.
God bless Texas.
God bless Texas. There you go.
Gentlemen, thank you.
We'll see you guys. We're going to get stuff torn down. And there's anything left for you, we'll help. But I got to do. Hey, you're still on. That's cool. All right, guys. Love you. Have a great weekend. Be safe.